Welcome back. We have Ludvig Hammer and Pentala Harikrishna with us. They just finished the longest game of the first round. It was a really interesting game. But first of all, can you tell us what happened, let's say, in the middle game? How did you get to this unbalanced position? Was it a blunder, this bishop f5 move? Did you miss it?
Which one?
Bishop f5 from black.
No. I wanted to play rook b2, bishop d3, rook a2, bishop c4, and probably I just moved the rook somewhere. I think rook b2 or something like this, and it should be about equal because somehow the black cannot defend this b7 pawn, and if he has to protect the knight, he has to keep it on f6, but then the pawns will fall. And all of a sudden I played rook a1, and then black can just keep the bishop, which is of course wrong from my side to let him have the bishop, and then I had to I think black should be winning somewhere, but okay, he had little time, so maybe he missed somewhere.
Yeah, so what would be your comment about the game and the start of it?
Well, I think, first of all, any draw with the black pieces, if you told me beforehand I would make a draw, I would be reasonably happy, because it's a very tough opponents, and the black games are especially difficult. However, the game having proceeded as it did, I really thought I was going to win. I'm positive I had a winning position, and it was never clear, but it felt like that these four pieces, a bishop, a rook, and two pawns in exchange for a queen, it seemed like it would be enough to win the game, but I never really managed to get my pawns going. To win the game I need a passed pawn, and yeah. I never really got
But you had one on h3.
Yeah, I did have one on h3. That is true, but I gave it away. Maybe I shouldn't have.
No, maybe king c5 after queen d8 check, and then you get b5. If I go queen f8, then you go rook d6 and you push b5 b4. I think maybe computer finds some easy win, but at least okay, his pieces, everything is defend, and then his pawn is going slowly, so I thought this should be easy.
So let's say during the game both of you never saw really forced victory for black. Can we say something like this?
Nothing forced, but we both felt that it should be winning with correct play.
Isn't it a bit funny that yesterday you were discussing with Anish Giri in the bus the game played by Harika against Tanjungi, where she had rook and bishop, and she won in the end this game, actually pushing b pawn. Have you thought of it during today's game? Or just?
No, I think in that game it was, pawns could not proceed, but here black is just two pawns up, and he has a very good bishop on c6, and I had to play g4, which is it's bad square, but I had to play, and I think he must have missed somewhere.
Instead of the move h3, when you played, did you consider the move rook h8? And then trying to push this pawn?
No.
There was some interesting trick, maybe you saw it.
G2?
Yes, king g2, yes. Did you consider f4 at this moment, or something like this?
f4, g4, g5.
G5, something like that. I think at
no,
this
I
moment.
saw f4, g5, but not in this moment, because I need to get. After he played h3, king g3, I cannot play this because he just goes rook e8, rook e5, and his pawn on f4 is quite strong, so that's lost. But okay, rook h8, I thought I can just go king g2 maybe, yeah, h3, king h2, and I think we more or less get
same position,
yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you so much for the comments. It was a really exhausting game for both of you. All the best for the next games. Thank you.
Thank you.